Hi guys, this is Anastasia and I'm a personal shopper and stylist. Welcome to my channel if you're new. This video was requested by some of my subscribers on Instagram, and this video is gonna cover basic knitwear. I am a really knitwear lover. This is one of my favorite categories, and sometimes for some people knitwear works very well. Sometimes it does not. I realized some time ago that for my body type it's something that I do, because it sometimes is really difficult to find something that actually fits. If you're like slightly slim on some parts, and it just always like looks better, I guess. So even instead of dresses, now I prefer to have something like very nicely structured quality knit on the top and something more flowy on the bottom, or some structured like trouser or denim. It's really a matter of preference. If you're also a knitwear person, keep watching, it's gonna be a good video for you. So firstly, this knit top that I'm wearing now is my latest find, is by Sandro. Really like it because it's not too long. It has this very nice neckline that's square but slightly rounded. Neckline is something that is really important in styling, because it's the way how you frame yourself, your face, your complexion. So something to keep in mind when shopping for your knitwear is the cut. So you really want to think about your beautiful body and what parts you want to highlight and what parts you want to hide. Also think about your proportion. If you would like to have the straps like on your tank tops a bit wider or a bit smaller, think about the texture. If you look best in something that has a little bit more texture, or in something that has like a very slick finish, it really depends on your skin. And usually you would know that from some experience. Just think about which items you already love from your wardrobe, or look at the pictures in your like social media or in your phone and see on which pictures you look your best, and you will draw a lot of like knowledge from that, from analyzing that kind of information. I do like premium knitwear, but they're not always the best choice, to be honest, because they're a bit harder to care for. Something like this is made from the viscose, and you can only hand wash it or dry clean it. That might be not an option for everybody. So some of my to-go places for just some normal knitwear are definitely H&M, and there are other brands that are more premium like Other Stories, Coast and Arcade. And even just a plain H&M, I noticed that because, you know, they have so much volume, they have really good factories, and if they produce something in a big volume, the only risk is that some other people would have something similar, but they really get the best quality at the best price. So this is kind of no-brainer. Through my experience, I tried so many expensive items as well. I had the tank tops by the Rick Owens, which were super lovely, very beautifully cut, but you have to dry clean them all the time, and the cost is just becomes really high for every time you want to wear it. Although like it's really, some of them, the pieces are really nice as well. Some of the other brands that are really good for the knitwear and they have really different new cuts are Everlane, one of the brands I have not tried yet, but my friend has shown me some of her selection. It looks really amazing. Some of my to-go places as well previously was Abercrombie and Fitch. They would always have like nice bodysuits, a nice basic tank tops and t-shirts. And another brand that I really love for knitwear is American Apparel. It's I believe it's a brand from Amsterdam. They just have really good quality basics, but something that is a bit like more cottony, and you know, for the nice long sleeves. If you really need something that's like a little bit more like structured to wear as a top, you might also check for like some other Scandinavian brands like TOTEME, one of my other favorite brands at the moment, that is like premium, but I feel like it's not totally overpriced. And of course, if you will be able to go in a highest range, you could try brands like KHAITE, like very luxurious items that they have in terms of their design. They're very beautiful, but quite pricey. You can usually find something similar at brands like H&M or the other stores, or like this one by Sandro. It's kind of like in a middle range that really serves you well through a long time. And what I like about when I invest in something that is a bit more expensive, that I don't have to worry about it, you know, like if I'm traveling, I'm gonna take it with me, and I know that this top will look always good with like plain denim. I can go out, it looks chic, I don't need to have too many items. While if I buy something really cheap and, you know, like it loses its nice look, you would have to have a lot more options in your wardrobe and a lot more like other items, and you cannot rely on that. Now I'm gonna show you some of my personal things that I also pick from the high street that really kind of works for my lifestyle at the moment. As a mommy of 2 kids, I said I prefer to wash stuff. I prefer stuff to be a bit more like affordable and easy to replace. Also, we don't have access to many stores that have like eco-friendly. We don't have any local labels that make knitwear here, so my to-go place is H&M, I guess. One of the tops that is really my favorite is one of these. I think sometimes I even cut off the labels for them, so I don't know exactly what material is it. Actually here I kept it. It says lyocell. So this is a black vest top, and I bought it as a replacement to one of the designer like Rick Owens tank that I had. It's really great for like doing anything, from just like any gym cover up, or yesterday I wore it with my denim, with my jeans, and I had like a triangle. You have to think about like what kind of bra you're gonna be wearing, so I had the Skims triangle bra that looks really slick as well, and it kind of like always looks together, and it is slightly loose here, so it kind of like creates a little bit of this volume. And if you're wearing some necklaces, it's really, you know, like you have to think about it, just something that covers your body, not distracting from, not you know, like making it worse. And then you can use any accessories or kind of highlights your best parts. And this I had for quite a few months. I think I had it for over a year now. It's such a good piece, quality. I'll try to link these down for you. If you're more in a trend, I tried these racerback tank tops. As you see, my preferred knit is a rib knit. I always reach out for it more because it's more textured. It's something that really works for me. If you like a sleek look, check out TOTEME as well. They have a really beautiful tank tops that have a sleek like material. This is a bit pricier, but I can tell that it's kind of worth it. Before I had one from Topshop that I also loved quite a lot, but it just, you know, it feels slightly different, more like premium material. They just like more like nicer to wear, and I don't know, sometimes the design is slightly better as well. I think this one is made of viscose, and they made like in a more ethical environment. So this one is made in Portugal. It's actually organic cotton, 95%, with some elastin. I also quite like it as I said, because when I travel, I just have to take a few tops, and I know that they would work for me. Although like this neckline is not always like perfect if you want to wear a lot of jewelry, so kind of think about like what is your best feature that you want to highlight around your face. But it's also super versatile. I'll try to link this one and a similar ones that I found from Topshop, and I think H&M has some similar ones too. For my like all like basic needs, I usually also have some of the basic like white tank tops with like thin straps. It's just something that also like works for me. It's very similar to this kind of cut. As you can tell, this is not really new, but I'm using them a lot. So usually I have two or one of them. So sometimes you would just need it as a bottom layer for any shirt that you're going to be wearing or a jumper. Sometimes I would use it as a layering technique to create just more definition. So on one of the pictures I was wearing this white top, tank top, and then on the top I was wearing the black, and it just created this lovely more complex definition. Also you can wear like a long sleeve jumper with a cut, and there you would have a little white tank top showing. And you know, for somebody like me who doesn't have much in the breast area, I can really pull off the no bra look. So that's why I guess I'm wearing a lot of knitwear as well. And also these kind of tank tops I wear as my pajamas. So they kind of like serve you for all your needs for you know, when you just like wear some silky like pajama bottom, and then you put this tank top, and then if you get a bit cold you can wear some like homely cardigan, or you can layer it again with another like a long sleeve top. This is something that I do. And another style that I always like try to keep now in my wardrobe is like a sportier style tank top, vest top that I usually wear for the gym. I opt for white, although I could have done black, but I have the black one, as I said, with the neckline. This one I rarely wear outside like my sporty occasions, but it just works well because I have really small collection of sporty items. So I would just have like a black leggings or red leggings, and I do have the bra tops as well. Sometimes I would not use another vest layer, but I find that this basic combination of white and black just always gives me really nice you know, finished and polished look. And they also wash quite well in a machine, but you would have to change them every season or so. So every year or every 6 months I would change it. I tried a similar style from Alo Yoga, and although the cut was really nice, the quality wasn't any better. It didn't last me for a long time. So for this, it really doesn't matter for if you wear a lot of knitwear. I guess sometimes you would just have to, you know, go for like less eco-friendly options if they still like last you at the same amount of time as an eco-friendly option. I don't know how to formulate it, but just do pick the one that works well for you. These were my recommendations. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like on this video if you found it useful. I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye bye.